This is Tracy Rodriguez. For those of you that don't know me, let me do a little introduction before I start here. First of all, I'm the founder of Mountaintop Motivations. I am the founder of Fitness Ladies 30-Minute Fitness Centers, founder of Ladies Fitness Boot Camps LLC, and which happens to be the longest running boot camps in Arizona, and the creator of the 3-Phase Diet Deck, which we have over 3,000 sold. And I'm also an author and co-author of several books in the health and fitness industry, such as Profit with Fitness Boot Camps and also Sure Results Ultimate Boot Camp Workouts. And I'm also the author of many how-to books in the business industry. But today, what I want to do is I want to teach you one of my best strategies right now that is growing my bootcamp business by 5% each month on the low end. I'm calling this my out-of-the-box marketing idea number one because it is definitely my number one idea right now. Anyways, I did have an aha moment. What I was doing is I'm always looking online to find new ways to market my business and to, continue to stay in the playing field. And that particular day, I was just looking online, and in my box was my Groupon coupon for that day. And I was super excited because it was for a comedy club that I wanted to go to. So I went ahead and purchased that. And as I was purchasing it, it hit me that, you know what, I can totally do this with my bootcamp classes. But I did have a few concerns because this was something I had no idea how it worked or anything like that. So let me go ahead and go through those and answer those for you. These were my concerns. First, would I be able to handle a rush of clients? How do I service them all? Is it worth my time to give such a huge discount up front? What do I put in my offer? How do I set up to redeem the coupons once they get them? How much does it cost me to do this? And how much money does the coupon company take? And how do I get paid? Let's go through each one of these. First, would I be able to handle a rush of clients? Yep, you sure will, but you have to put a cap on it. For example, a trainer here locally in Arizona that I know did Groupon special, did not put a cap on it, and she ended up selling 2,500 boot camps. Yes, you heard me right. That's not a misprint. 2,500 boot camps. Trust me, that was not a blessing. She was so overwhelmed. She had no idea how to service all these people. It almost put her out of business. She was out of the circuit for, goodness, almost a year, and trying to get through all these people. People were upset. People asked for refunds. It was not a good thing. So that said, you do need to put a cap on it. I put a cap of 250, and I did sell them all on one of my bigger ones. I was able to handle that just fine, and how I did that is I split them. When they register for the classes, I would only allow 15 new people into each class every other week, and I do have 3 locations, so I was able to split them out. And the thing with the people who purchase these coupons that you have to keep in mind is they don't always redeem them. So only about 50% of those people have ever redeemed them, but you still get paid for that. So we'll go into that in a little bit. So how do you service them all? Well, as I stated in the last answer, I split them into 15 campers new every other Monday. And what happens is you have the people start, and as you know, may or may not, but some fall off and realize this isn't for them, and then it opens the spot for the other people. So it's just a nice rotating number of people, and you have to figure, what works for you. That's what works for me, because I cap out of my classes at 3 people. And so it always, with people who don't show up or whatever, it always seems to stay within that number, and it works out great. Is it worth my time to give such a huge discount up front? Yes, this has brought in new faces into my boot camps month after month, week after week, day after day. These people I would have never reached on my own. These are not people in my database. And so absolutely it's worth a discount. And if you think about the marketing that you've done, just trying to get people to your class just to be there to try it out, it's totally worth it. What do you put in your offer? Well, this is the offer that I run, and I still run, and it works great. I know on here I have, it might be hard to read, but I'll just read it for you. And I'm also going to be sending a link. In fact, I'm not going to read it for you. I'm going to be putting a link at the bottom of this that will send you to the page so you can actually see what one of my offers look like. But what I normally offer is $29 for 4 weeks of unlimited boot camp and a 30-day meal plan, which is a $220 value. And then it just shows, gives a little tagline, shows that I have locations, talks a little bit about my boot camps, continuing on about the trainers and the details of, they send them to my website, and that it's limited 1 per person, additional vouchers may be purchased as gift, blah, blah, blah. You'll see all that stuff, and then more about my company. And they set that up, by the way. You don't have to set that up. You just give them the idea of what you want in the offer, and then they'll set it up for you. So how do I set up to redeem the coupons? Once they sell the coupons, how do I, get the people to redeem them? Well, as I stated, they do send them to my website. So here's the steps that I take. Once your promo is done with the company, every company will send you some sort of list of the buyers or the voucher numbers. I always print those lists off, and I label it with the name of the company and the date of the promo. As my customers register, I mark them off the list. This is super important, so you keep track of who's redeemed and who's not. So I then have a page on my website, because they are sent to my website, that's called Voucher Redemption Steps. And then I have a big link on my front page. So anybody that goes to my website that is on a voucher or has a voucher, they will see that, and then they won't be calling me. I made that mistake the first time, and I was getting calls. So I did this, and now I never get calls. So this is what the steps are on that voucher redemption page. It tells them to visit my website. They need to fill out the online registration form. They need to look at the locations. They need to put 3 options for their start date and mark down their location. In the discount code area, they're going to put their voucher number, and they submit the form. That's it. Once they register, I'm going to send them a confirmation, and that's also where I will send them the 3-day meal plan in a PDF format. How much does it cost me to do this? Nothing. That's the beauty of this format. They put it together. They send it out to their list. They take all the payments. They give out all the vouchers. All you do is you get the new clients. Really, that's how it works. It's amazing. So how much does the company take? Well, they usually do a 50-50 split or 40-60 split, meaning you get 60, they get 40. But that has only happened in one of the ones that I've done. All the rest have been 50-50. So if they're wanting to take more than 50-50, I would definitely negotiate with them, because I've worked with several companies, and definitely the 50-50 is the standard. So how do you get paid? This is a great question. Every company is different. But the main 2 ways that has happened for me is either it'll be through PayPal, and when they did PayPal, they sent me 80% within, I think it was 10 days of the end of my offer, and then the other 20% after 60 days. That just covers anybody that's trying to get refunds or anything. And then the other way is they've actually sent me a physical check, paid within 15 to 30 days. For instance, my promo with Living Social, I was so excited. I sold 233 boot camps, and they sent me a check of $3,300. I was so excited. $3,300 in the 1 month, and I was totally able to service those people. That was a sweet check right before Christmas, so I was super excited. So that's how you get paid, and nobody has ever screwed me. So as far as the companies, they've all to the day stuck with what they said they were going to do. So my last secret, how do you keep them as a customer? Okay, this is so important. This is the biggie, because if you can get them in but you can't keep them, you're losing time and money, and it's not going to be worth it. So this is how I keep people, at least a percentage of them, because you remember these people that are buying this, they're looking for a discount. That's what they purchase. So they got their discount, so a huge number of them, that's all they want is the discount, and they're going to move on. But there are the certain amount of people that are going to want to stay with you, and they really love you, and they love what you're doing. So this is what I do to keep my 5%. I make it fun, of course. I always learn their names and call them by their names, so it becomes personal. And when I send out their confirmation in the beginning, and then also right prior to the end of their boot camp, I send them an offer via email. Usually it's a 50% off offer for them to stay in the program, and for that offer they have to stay in the program month after month. They can't take a break. If they take a break, then they lose that offer. Or if you don't like doing the discounts, you can give them some special for staying with you. So either way works, and I do keep no less than 5% every month, every offer. So my final thoughts and extras. This is an awesome strategy that keeps new clients in my class month after month. I'm telling you, this is one of the only things that I'm doing right now, because it's more people than, not that I can handle, but I love this format because it's not costing me anything to do it. So below this video are 2 downloads for you. I'm giving you a list of the top 20 companies that do the online coupons, and this is their websites. And I would recommend to register with each one of them and to communicate with each one of them. Some you'll find fit your needs more than others, but it's definitely worth it. And depending on where you are, because I know I have customers all over the world, some of these may not apply to your area, so I'm sorry. But I'm also going to give you a link to my online promo that I had. And as an extra, I'm also going to give you a copy of the 30-day meal plan. I don't even have that listed on here, but I'm going to give you the copy of the 30-day meal plan as well, that you can send out to your clients. So, and it's in Word format, so you can I'll send it to you in Word format, so you can change and put your business name instead of my email that's on there. So that is pretty much it. And in closing, my goodness, it's been totally awesome to share this secret with you. I love this format. It is absolutely keeping my business alive, and so many businesses are going out of business. So this is definitely the way that people are buying right now. So definitely take advantage of it. And also, please feel free to pass this video on to any of your friends that you think it might help. It doesn't have to be people in the fitness industry. It can be any business owner. This idea will help. So that's it. Have an awesome day.